You think you see through me, do you? Well, you don't. But I see through you! What did you just do to me?
I pushed your astral form out of your physical form.
What's in that tea?
In the movie Doctor Strange, a brilliant surgeon gets pulled into the world of the mystic arts after a devastating accident.
Open your eyes.
And in some ways, I'd say Strange's journey into the mystic arts is a good metaphor for our journey into therapy and self-improvement. You know, seeing things differently, sometimes encountering whole different worlds, learning new skills to battle the forces of evil. You know, therapy.
He looks all right to me.
And as I watched this particular scene here, I found it really captures how I felt as I worked on my stuff over the years in therapy. I mean, you might as well be watching one of my therapy sessions with my therapist.
We harness energy drawn from other dimensions of the multiverse to cast spells, to conjure shields and weapons, to make magic.
Even if my fingers could do that, my hands would just be waving in the air. I mean, how do I get from here to there?
How did you get to reattach severed nerves and put a human spine back together, bone by bone?
Study and practice, years of it.
I've learned that when I feel frustrated with my progress in therapy, I would do well to remember two things. One, that the brain can change. I mean, if you don't believe me, Google the word neuroplasticity and see all the cool research around this idea. And two, I need to remember that it takes time and practice. When it's not happening as quickly or consistently as I'd like, I'm prone to get frustrated. And I've had many moments where after a lot of really good therapy, I revert back to old patterns or ways of thinking. Sometimes it feels like I'm doing the same thing again and again, returning to the same place, coming back to the same things, relearning the same things. And I have to remember that's okay. For us, there's no one secret magical incantation that moves us from here to there in an instant. But we'll get there. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are some things my therapists have said or asked or suggested over the years that do help very quickly, almost like magic. But that does not remove the natural laws of learning, growth, practice, and giving new things time to take hold. Therapy is about retraining the mind, and this takes time. In my experience, it is the daily, consistent practice of being mindful or more self-compassionate or self-soothing or whatever we're working on that brings the greatest gains.
You don't know how to use that, do you?
So we keep working on it. We keep practicing. We give it some time, and one day we wake up and discover the way we just handled that particular situation shows we're in a different, better place than when we started. So just keep practicing.
stop.